Let me go ahead and apologize because I've been hoarse. Oh, man, I didn't sleep at all last night. So this is my doctor. You wouldn't want to be this guy and me come see you. I think he dreads every time he sees me. He's an awesome dude, though. I have to say that about him. He's a really, really nice guy who's asleep. But he listens, which is so rare. I went and saw the orthopedic surgeon yesterday, and they confirmed I needed 2 knee replacements, and there's nothing they could do but steroid injections and let it wear out. So Jesus is coming home anyway, so I just got an injection, and steroids make me where I can't sleep as well anyway, so and they make me irritable and depressed, and it doesn't matter whether they're putting them in my joints or putting them in my butt or I'm taking them in my mouth. If it's at prednisone to cortisone to any of them, they've always affected me. And they do my mom and my sister the same way. Ain't that amazing how these drugs affect you and your family the same way? My dad's allergic, or he was. He's not with us anymore. Not sure where he's at. But he had an allergy to a medicine called succinylcholine. And they gave it to him to scope his kidneys, and he woke up like 6 weeks later. It took that long for it to metabolize. And me and my sister both showing S-trace deficiency. Then my uncle, he had his kidney scoped, and they gave it to him. Same thing happened to him. So I'm supposed to wear a Medicaid bracelet for that, but I can't never. To be honest with you, when I do have money, that's not the priority. I'm not really worried about a Medicaid bracelet. If I get hurt, God will bring me through it. I've already died a couple of times, so I know that if He wants me to live, I'm coming through it. They talk about after, those near-death experiences and things like that. I have been asked 1,000,000 times, so what does it feel like? I said, it feels like you wake up and you don't know what in the world happened, because you don't. He said, did you see anything? No. He said, you didn't see nothing when you died? And I said, no, I didn't see nothing. I never left my body. It's obvious. I went over 15 minutes without oxygen, and I don't have any brain damage from it. I have brain damage, but it's not from that. But anyway, I'm going to add a couple of little shorter videos together to put something out. To anyone who's messaged me or commented and I hadn't got back on, whether it be TikTok or Facebook, or which Facebook has become an issue. I don't even want to use Facebook anymore because of the platform and because of it has made an echo chamber. You're not friends with anybody except for people that agree with you. So I rode with a guy yesterday going to a doctor's appointment who is a believer. I believe he's a true believer. I mean, he 100% talked about the gospel, and I think he believes Jesus is king. I think he's got that down. Jesus is king. Jesus died on the cross, covered in his blood. He was buried, and he was raised from the dead. He had everything on target. Free grace, is 100% free, no works involved. Anything added to grace is not grace. It's no longer grace, it's a new thing, a mystery religion, which is what it's in our churches, is a mystery religion. It comes from the mystery religion of the Catholic Church. But, all this is sovereign. There's going to be people in all kinds of churches that'll be raptured. I'm sure it's going to be crazy. Because I know people that go to Catholic churches still that have believed the gospel now for a couple of years. That didn't prior. People that did not open a Bible because they were Catholic. So I know that there's more one than just people like me and Sam that are sitting at the house completely pulled out of society, who are not even participating in the world system anymore. Not by choice, it's been forced on us. The circumstances has led to this. Our situation, everything we deal with, from this court thing I'm going through, from even my history, from the alcoholism, I have learned, because when the alcoholism started, I was one of the cockiest persons you could meet. It makes me cry to think about it, but I'm wearing glasses today, but I don't want anyone to think I'm faking, because I have somebody commenting on my videos on TikTok that's blocked everywhere, and they have, I swear, the stalkers. And you would think that somebody who's doing a YouTube video would be stalked by a fan. The way this is working, because I mean, that's what it's become, is become people you agree with and a fan base, unfortunately, for the most part. And that's another reason I don't like making videos. I mean, what do I really know? I mean, all I have is my own interpretation. These little things right here, little free food vendors, they're everywhere around here. They don't have those in Georgia, but they used to stay full everywhere, but they're always empty now, every single time. The steroids make me really anxious and hyper, so I can't sleep because I just think constantly. So I try not to take any kind of steroid. But anyway, this is just a physical today. I have to do it for, I tell you, if it wasn't for doing this whole disability thing, which I didn't really see the point in doing because we're leaving. I mean, to be honest, I've thought this period up to the 15th, I've thought this since I learned about the Festival of Wine. I really have. And I learned about it like everybody else through Barry All, and then I've done my own research on it, and then I learned through others, and it's just expanded from there. Learning about the Jewish feast has been so educational. It truly has. It has grown my knowledge of God tremendously. And you know, really the truth movement has done that too. Look, symbology is on absolutely everything. You don't put an octopus portal on a hat for no reason and then put an octopus right there on your forehead. Everything is like that. There's no way to get away from the satanic system they've got going. There's no way for you to get away from it. We all have to spend dollar bills, and each one is a spell and your consent. That's why the love of money is so evil, because it's a spell. You're under a spell. It's a piece of paper. It literally does nothing but buy things. And I'm promised food and arraignment. I know that. What I worry about is, I'll be totally honest, what I worry about the court thing, and this is one of those things that's between me and God on is, I really don't, I mean, I got to get there no matter what. If everything's got to get, and I'm scared that because of my history, my life has basically been a mission. Sorry, I'm trying to get my cane to set up against the pole so I can get some out of the bag. I'm waiting on the lift ride. But my life has been such that sorry, I had to get something out of the bag. What I was saying before she gets here is, I've spent my life I didn't know I was doing that, but in hindsight, I ended up a missionary in jails and rehabs. I mean, because I've been to both of them so many times, and every time I ended up teaching the Bible to, a handful of people in a little dorm room setting. Except for jail, that's a little different. You're sitting around with a couple of guys in a cell. But to live like that, I can't take it no more. The constant drama, the constant fighting, the constant evil, the nightmares you have around all that evil all the time. And to have a heart, it's not a place where you are gonna fit in. So pray for me there, and remember the gospel more now than ever. 1 Corinthians 15, 1-4, that Jesus came, he died on the cross, and you're covered by his blood forever. He was buried, and he rose again on the third day, according to the scriptures. Take care. Love you.